Long ago, prison activities were limited to things like making license plates, but today a Boise State student is bringing physics to prison. 6 on your side's McKenna King is live in studio with how the class will help inmates prepare for life outside of the prison cell.
Dawn, the prison already offers classes for inmates to obtain their GED, but beyond that, the prison relies solely on volunteers like Kirk Long to help generate interest in education.
So these are now pretty cool.
Kirk Long is a senior at Boise State University who volunteers several hours each week teaching physics and coding classes to inmates.
If I was in prison, I'd probably be pretty bored and I'd probably want to learn.
So each week he brings with him an experiment to do with the male inmates at the Idaho State Correctional Institution.
Do you see how it beads up and then goes around like that?
Today we're going to talk about liquid nitrogen. We'll talk about phases, like how gases work.
Hoping to stimulate interest in GEDs for inmates that don't have them.
These are really important, like physical concepts that define a lot of how our world works.
But also help prepare the medium security inmates for life outside prison.
The vast majority of our population is going to re-enter society.
In fact, 97% of them will re-enter society.
We try to provide as many opportunities for these guys to do something outside of just sitting around as we can, and these things draw people in. The more you're in here working on your education, the less opportunity you have to get in trouble.
That's why the prison provides these classes, relying solely on volunteers to teach them.
It's intriguing and it's fun, it's entertaining, and so it's a draw. It brings those people in and offers things that's difficult for us to provide.
And it's available to all 1,450 inmates at ISCI on a voluntary basis. And the prison is always looking for volunteers willing to teach any variety of subjects. You can apply on IDOC's website.
So what kind of jobs could this help the prisoners get?
So classes like this physics class are just to kind of help stimulate interest in other classes and
Sure.
to help people get their GEDs. But he also teaches a coding class, and people can get coding jobs with criminal backgrounds. And so it just kind of helps stimulate that interest and give them that kind of ground that they can, they know that they can do this and yes, continue on. Yeah.
All right, thanks, McKenna.